Alright, let's see if we can figure this one out. So let's look at the sarcophagus one more time. So it definitely has something to do with this white symbol, that's for sure. The clock. Now it turned back again. Okay, is there anything else that we can determine from here? I mean, those two things, I mean, they all look fairly similar. This one is a bit thicker and has a little knot around there. Which is almost why I'm thinking it must be this way, right? The only question is, are we reading it left to right? Right to left? Or is that the first one? Maybe this, and then that one? So I think it's between those three, because I think I'm fairly certain the hint in the sarcophagus is for this symbol. So it's got to be with the red one and the yellow one. So I'm thinking it's probably just the order of those three that we need to get right. So red, white, and yellow. We go red, white, the waxy one, this one. And I expect that something should probably happen if we get the right combination. So what if we change yellow and red? Yellow. Red. Nothing happens. Should we try white, red, yellow? Let's try white, red. No way.
Got it.
Charlie, how do you feel?
Okay.
Not good.
Move with haste. Accuracy.
Move with haste, accuracy. Okay, so there's different dots here now. What do we have here? Mirror. Okay, so we solved the mystery of the symbols at the door, which means welcome back everyone to episode 15, I believe. Oh wow, crazy. We are back now, and as promised, I spared you just me trying them out. I actually spent some time just going through the different murals, but I'm most likely would have edited in a way where you see maybe the last final attempt, just so when I got it. But actually, I think the initial inkling that we had right off the bat was the correct one. The white symbol on the dead body in the sarcophagus was the leading hint, essentially. And then you just triangulate with one of the sticks pointing at it, and then the other two icons, and then you just needed to find the right order. So there we go. Anyway, now we are in a quite narrow passageway, and if I see this correctly, there's a lot of skulls here on the side. Mural.
Caliban, what did you mean before? When you said she had better than 50% chance of surviving?
I can collate no other combination of words that might explain more adequately.
Why a 50% chance? What did she inhale?
The Velis, I'm afraid. Oh no, no. Charlie.
Wait. Wait, what?
I am very sorry, Charlie. But I can think of nothing else your plug suit detectors would label a volatile contaminant in this environment. My Charlie.
That plant-based stuff we've been seeing in the body since we got here? She's infected with it?
Great.
Accuracy prediction, 100%.
Oh. Okay.
How fast can it spread? I mean, she was just exposed to it.
Its maturation period is within hours. If she does not reach the surface very quickly.
Okay.
Further hesitation only decreases her odds of survival.
And yours, you son of a bitch.
Accuracy prediction, 100%.
Alright then. I guess I will try to read quick. The remains of a faded and damp-rotted mural cling to the interior of the alcove. Hints of vibrant colors form the ghost of a regal figure adorned in gold. It's a shame that we can't really see it actually, but it's okay. Glyphs. A whimsical monogram depicts an eviscerating ritual, repeatedly performed on a procession of bound, flailing forms. All of those markers look identical to me. Oh wow. Jesus, what is all of this? Why is this all ginormous? Okay. There's this bit again. Looks... Oh, but it's all sarcophagus. Sarcophagi? I have no idea what's the plural of sarcophagus.
The left chamber. The organs are removed and carefully weighed to determine the deceased's fate afterlife. Once balance was achieved, spirits would ascend.
How do you know that? Varan said no one's explored this area.
Rudimentary visual comparative analysis of primitive cultures of similar geographic regions. 91% accuracy prediction.
Have to keep going.
Okay. Well, let's... Statue. The squatting skeletal statue watches the central days as if frozen in morbid anticipation. Oh wow, there's a pillar full of skulls, as is over here. A cranial curtain of skulls decorates the pillar. They're clustered in varied shapes, polished to sheen. There's a take a look. You can already see a little bit there. Cloth. The mottled threadbare cloth portrays a ritual performed by cadaverous figures, a table-bound figure subjected before the gaze of ghostly forms. Another carved figure. The carved figure reclines against the wall, its skeletal grin projecting malicious jubilation. Malicious jubilation. Okay. Rippling pools of rock undulate over the chamber floor, a static swirling miasma. Nothing here in the middle. How interesting. Sarcophagus. A desiccated corpse rests atop a sarcophagal platform, its withered cranium nestled between the grooves of ornamental ribs. Oh yeah, if you zoom in you can actually see. On this one there is a... yeah, there is a body on top of it rather than inside. That seems rather strange, no? And then in the back there's a mechanism. Jet black insects scuttle into vacant skeletal eyes as you approach, wings fluttering over finger-fat abdomens. Okay, let's take a look at this carpet first. Cloth, sorry. Okay. Holding something in their hand. Someone may be praying. That might be a priest in the background, right? And someone hunched over. Caliban said something about organs put on here and wait. Don't know if these exclamation marks are supposed to mean anything. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. Might be coincidence. Let's peek behind the curtain. Unfortunately, Charlie can no longer run even if I'm double-clicking, which is a shame.
They had to achieve balance.
Okay. Whatever organs were put inside seem to have congealed into a slushing grey slush. This stinks of week-old vomit stewing in a locked, sun-baked log cabin. God, when I move it I can see reams of intestines swirling like intertwined snakes. Okay, so there's a heart there. I mean, balance is achieved, right? Oh. Vivisection tool. Bits of bone and flint are tied together with what looks like a salvaged metal coil. The simple construction seems almost intentional and ritualistic. Vivisection tool, okay. Yeah, now just those 6. I mean, that looks balanced. But we can't click it, so that's a shame. skewed in this direction. Skewed in this direction. Does it make a difference where I put it? Not sure. Oh no, come on. Really? A tin of beans? Alright.
The stench.
The bodies would drop into the hole. This would be out of sight of the people.
A ruse. They would believe they had risen. A primitive culture.
Like Cain is any different.
It's not the same thing. The Nexus is real.
Based on what collation? Based on what evidence?
There you go.
My loyalty to my creators has waned. I have no personal restrictions on revealing the truths of things publicized. Would you like to know the truth? It is called the Nexus of the Nine, after all. The Newman shepherded. I can't tell you its truths, its realities. What I cannot tell you is if you will like the answers I provide.
No. I like my beliefs just as they are.
I predicted as much.
Stubborn.
Oh man.
Charlie, I'm working my way there. Wait. Just wait.
I think I have to go. I think I have to jump.
Charlie, God damn it.
I think I have a feeling I'm running out of time.
100% accuracy prediction.
My Charlie.
Calculating distance. Grappler ready.
Charlie!
Is Charlie okay?
I'm okay. Oh. I'm okay, guys.
Where are you?
I don't know. It's a cave, catacombs, and it smells wretched. Nothing but death. It's overwhelming.
Is Charlie okay?
No, sweetheart. No. I'm in a lot of pain.
Was it the fall?
No, I'm... my chest. My stomach.
The contaminant is growing. It will overtake her system.
My Charlie.
You knew it was in that sarcophagus, didn't you? You had her open it anyway.
I collate the Bellis would be present in any decomposed Xehanol remnant adequately stored in a contained vessel. 71% accuracy prediction.
Mac.
When I find you, I am going to rip you to pieces.
Your feelings are compromised and useless. You have no true influence in this situation. It will resolve within, I predict, a 74% level of accuracy according to my calculations. I am her best chance for survival.
Well, let's hope so. But let's have a look around and see where we are, actually. This looks crazy. Look at this ginormous skull that's right here on the ground. And it looks like we've landed on a hand. A carpet of distended larvae roiled below a mucous surface, the heats momentarily breaching the surface as if gasping for air before being dragged back down. A bloated body. The bloated cadaver is a honeycomb of maggot heads peering from flesh-burrowed holes, a putrid coat of swaying wispy forms. Another swollen carcass over here. Swollen carcass twitches as aquatic larvae chew and tug at the drowned flesh. Jagged stone. It looks like bits of electricity almost, right? This little dancing blue light. Jagged teeth of chipped stone form a pained grimace. Below, pungent streams of slime drip, coagulate into the lake-like thick porridge. I mean, this is just such a dreamy place, isn't it? Maggots. This. Carved head. The colossal carved head gurgles within the pestiferous mucus, its surface caked in layers of waxy grime, where the billed waters lap. Well, let's go in this direction, because we don't really have a choice anyway. More maggots. Masses of maggot grubs thrash and flounder through the bile, drowning within their own choking mass. Oh, you can see so many corpses. Although I have to say, they could have made the picture even more grim and grimy. Considering how many years they've probably dropped dead bodies down here, this looks actually not too bad. What the heck is this?
Oh my god.
Varan, what the hell is that thing?
The food source Caliban mentioned, I would guess. An insect species reacted with the Veles. Or generated from it.
Oof.
98% accuracy prediction.
I do not like this.
Neither do
At
I.
least it's pinned.
Keep moving.
Oh boy. Critter. Clouds of vapor are kicked up by the juvenile critter, carrying with it a riotous odor of spoiled meat and septic fluids. Grass. A meadow of tall grass grows up and over expelled remains. Thriving on necrotic fertilizer, the verdant scent twists with the decayed reek of rotting gristle to create a powerfully nauseating fragrance. Lovely. Mouth. Oh jeez, that looks like a... What is this? The maggot mouth chokes and gags, ejaculating black spittle and vomit-scented fumes. Lovely, lovely. Feeding tubes. The patchwork woven tube throbs as it pumps matter into the shuddering maw, each spasm excreting dark fluids and fumes of cancerous rot from minute tears and punctures. Entangled mass. Look at this. Is that all body parts or similar?
God. Oh no.
Looks like the bodies in Omega Labs.
Yeah.
The partially digested ones.
A chemical is being used to break down the cadaver's structure. 96% accuracy prediction.
Why?
They could be producing a food source for the insect creatures.
Oh boy.
Absolutely disgusting farming system they got here.
I can't. I can't walk through this.
Charlie, close your eyes. Don't look at any of it.
I can't.
You can. You are brave and strong.
This is where she draws the line. Come on. We can do this. What do we have over here? Sinew. A slow tide of matted gore sloughs past clustered islands of gored bone, oozing through webbed strands of mangled sinew. Milked insect. Larvae. Heaps of bloated soap-stink larvae tumble lazily over one another, too fattened and dependent on slopped feet to escape their confines. They rummage and writhe through wet mounds of their own ejected excrement. Visible knots of quivering organs and viscera pump crimson liquids and meat clumps through a digestive maze, slowly processing it into jaundiced slime, Recognizable strips of the human intestine, fingers, and teeth tumbled through the injected torrent of fetid flesh. Lovely. Let's look at the milked insect.
Is it being milked?
Of its venom.
Okay.
I do not like this.
The interior of the subject must be exposed.
You mean cut it open? Why?
It is necessary for what is to come. 83% accuracy prediction.
It may be right. We already saw how potent the venom is back in the labs. If you could get the venom sac out in one piece, it might be useful.
See what I can do.
Okay, I mean, we found this vivisection tool, so probably that might be a good one to use here. It is not. Maybe. There we go.
God.
Take everything.
Even.
Everything.
Repulsive as the thought is, I would trust it. Its cognitive abilities are almost godlike.
Okay. What is that? If I didn't know any better, I would say those are vegetables. You know, some carrots, some zucchini, undigested food. Well, God knows what chemicals these were stewing in, but at the same time, they sat in that bug's stomach, so let's try avoiding direct physical contact or breathing in the fumes, okay? Venom globule. Whatever's in these things seem to be eating the bug up from the inside. It appears to be made of two distinct testicle-like balls. Well, should we put anything in that container, maybe? No? Maybe this? No. Okay. Nothing else here, okay? So... okay. Where does that leave us, though? No? Okay. So what else could we do with this? The vivisection tool. Not the grenade, maybe that little critter. No. Also not. Don't think we can do anything with this. Okay. Those are all the items we currently have. Interesting. Can we combine those two things, maybe? No. Be weird, right? Because we take them out of the thing and just to use them in combination afterward. Still, there's nothing else for us to do here, so... well...
Something's here. Something's watching me.
It's just your imagination.
It is not. It is as anticipated. They will take us now.
My Charlie.
What?
Anticipated. This was your plan? For these things to...
You will need to find us. They will transport us further into the interior of the temple. From there, we will be in a better position to extricate ourselves.
Mac? Mac, I'm scared.
My Charlie.
No! They aren't going to transport you anywhere! They'll kill her! Charlie, you have to run! You have to get out of there!
There is no escape now. You will be taken, and I collate preserved alive. 64% accuracy prediction.
Mac. Mac, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I just...
Charlie, run! Run now!
I just miss her. I couldn't stop missing her.
Hey, no! It's not your fault!
It is time. They are here. prepare yourself.
No! Charlie! Charlie, come in. I lost your signal. Charlie. Charlie.
Oh boy. Yeah, definitely no longer human. Okay.
Charlie? Charlie!
What? Mac.
Charlie! What is it? Where are you? What's happening?
The female is infested. She is compromised.
Thanks to you?
Yes, it is the reason she is still alive.
What are you talking about?
I can detect the parasites inside her growing. So could they.
They?
The primitives. They inspected you, smelled you, tasted you. They could tell. So they brought you here.
Oh God.
Whatever is gestating within you is important to them. They would not risk killing you, as I calculated. 69% accuracy prediction.
What?
Charlie, you have to get out of there.
%69% still sounds like a big gamble to me, but okay. Let's have a look. What do we have here? A slab. The central slab feels ceremonial in its placement, like an altar of reference and sacrifice. Milk sacs. Batches of memory-like sacs grow along the hatchery walls like pustulent growths. Inside, soft red clumps float in a cloudy liquid suspending a worm-like creature, perhaps to be fed on, or worse. There's one more thing. This crystal light. The radiating crystal cluster hangs guillotine-like from the nexus of arcing stone beams. Then there's two. There's a damaged door and a sealed door. The locking mechanism of this door seems to be in excellent condition, with no signs of wear and tear. And on the damaged door, the door is sealed shut, as if it has been a while since it has been opened. The opening mechanism appears broken, rendering any attempts to enter it futile. That is everything that we can see. Let's look at the damaged door first. Okay, there's some hands on here. Something at the center. What is this? Okay, looks like I don't have what may be needed here, so let's look over at the sealed door then. Okay, there's a bone in there.
It's a bone.
A human femur, to be precise. 100% accuracy prediction.
Okay, a human femur. That's great. Oh, we can look at it here as well. Here we can do something. Sometimes clicking around is just the answer. Warm breeze. Oven-like heat roars at your senses while cloying humidity and runnels of dripping water drench your hair and clothes. Is that one of them? With babies? Or whatever the hell they would call their offspring. Let me just quickly save my game. Mother. There's more of those here. As it cradles its spawn with desperate monstrous love, the figure croons and rocks. The rock below it is still slick with birth fluids and discharged matter. Oh my goodness, is that what I am to them now? Maybe that's why they brought me there? They're trying to breed me? Infant. The infants cry out a chorus of pain, horror and hunger, their pale newborn flesh glistening in crystal light. Can I?
Oh! This isn't real. This isn't real.
Charlie, I'm coming.
This can't be real.
Well...
The female has 4 separate parasites inside her. They are growing.
Her name is Charlie.
It hurts. Hurts so bad.
Charlie, can you tell me where you are? Can you give me anything to use to find you?
Chanting. I hear chanting.
You must find her quickly.
The immense metal barrier doesn't seem to have a hinge nor lock. It seems to be the only way out of the nursery. Oh, they let us walk around, okay.
Oh. It's some kind of grating. Only exit. Rusted shut. Won't open.
There must be a way. Work the problem. I'm coming.
You're not coming because you still haven't figured out how to fix your brake system. Anyway. Okay, we have a couple of items that we can use here, or at least try to use. No. No. Grenade? Grenades can fix things. Okay. So what can we do? Salvaged metal coil. Maybe that's what we need. Let's see. Oh.
Okay. Brake's good to go. Should be able to descend without killing myself now.
Okay.
Please, hurry.
Oh, her voice was normal again. Okay. I think we've done everything that we could do here, so let's see. Oh, goody. Jeez. It's funny how we're using some makeshift tools to fix our fairly sophisticated lift system. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Should have just kept my mouth shut. But it does look like we have reached the lowest point that it could go to. Yeah, and I guess that's it. I don't think we can go the same way.
I'm out of the pod. I don't know where. It looks like the solar system. What do they call it, this type of model?
An orrery, a map of the stars, made by the people who have never seen them. Doubly amazing, is it not?
Okay, I heard that for sure.
I should hope so, brother. What good are thoughts if they cannot be spoken?
Hey.
Who the hell are you? How are you? You're not on the radio, are you?
No, brother. My flock and I communicate through other more extravagant means.
Flock?
You have encountered them only briefly to this point, but you will come to know them far more intimately, I fear.
The primitives? You're talking about the ones that live here?
I am. And they are far from primitive. Where I come from, we have an adage. Never judge a man by where he drinks, only by how he holds it.
Okay, I think I get it now. One of us is crazy.
To be certain.
Great.
I know you have questions, brother, but time is short. Move forward, and all will be explained. Though I give no guarantee you will like the answers.
It's the same with what Caliban said. What do we have here? Our pod. Ring. Dust-encrusted engravings line the outer ring, though it's impossible to discern their message or purpose. Walls. A thick, dark lichen has spread along the walls, fed by waters falling from above. Okay, this is where we can exit. Let's just quickly have a look around. There's more here. Orrery. An orrery of clustered barbed gears and rings stands motionless, held in place by rust and dysfunction. Looks so amazing. That couldn't have been built by the primitives, can it? That looks more like it was built by the corporation, but it's well, intricate. Globes. Suspended globes shine with patina, an unrecognizable assortment of planets or celestial bodies. Dead plants. Tattered brambles of webbing knot and tether between the desiccated architecture, oscillating in the wind like skeletal waves. A sculpture. It's hard to make it out. I mean, I can see a head here again. I hope this is discernible in the video, because it's quite dark actually, but it's a massive skull. In the dim light, encroaching moss and dangling damp webs give the impression of flesh being flayed from the sculpture. Yeah, there's another one there. Okay, so we can walk one. No, we can't go fully around it. Anyhow, we've taken a look at everything. Let's see where this takes us. Okay, more of those crystals. I guess that's a good sign, so maybe we're on the right track. A suspended crystal radiates waves of bilious light. The remains of a pier, sodden with rot. Any part of it that once hung over the water has long since collapsed into the waters below. Stringy clumps of grey matter cock the fetid waters like a swarm of decaying jellyfish. The descriptions are so good.
I think there's a boat here.
Passage to where you must venture, brother. But you must free it first.
Thanks. Weird voice in my head.
It's crazy that we're below the sea and we're about to embark on a boat. Fun. Bridge. Quiet snaps and protesting creaks echo your footfalls. The roar of an unseen current passes underneath, hidden by darkness and drifting vapor. Whoever's done the text, I think they've done an absolutely marvelous job. The descriptions are so... Oh, what the heck? What the flip is that? Emaciated creature. The starving beast has been fastened to a massive pulley system. If fed the right food, the famished beast should be able to raise this sluice gate. Sluice gate? More water. A lazy tide of mud slowly wades into the waterway, polluting it with layers of chemical shine. Hey, given the right food. Fence. Warped leather binds a skeletal frame of splintered wood. Below the surface, tendrils of pale matter cling to the fence like putrid coattails.
What in the hell?
A beast of burden, brother. In that, we have much in common.
So, it raises the door, somehow. It lets the boat out.
That's kind of what I figured, and didn't we get some food?
Door's open. Now for the boat.
Well done, brother. But you must hurry still.
Yeah. The stained interior of the rowing boat stinks of black smoke and tar. Still, it has thankfully remained dry despite a great decrepitude.
Controls are locked behind bars.
Okay, what do we have? What do we have? Fab. Let's get everything. Nope. Can't use the grenade. Sack. Locked behind bars. Oh, Venom Ball A and B. I'm relieved I managed to split these without spilling the corrosive contents all over ourselves. Nevertheless, the little fingers do come in useful from time to time.
Hold on, Charlie.
There you go.
Hold on.
Your time is running out, brother. A trait you all share, I'm afraid.
Who are you? When you speak, it feels like...
A dream? A fever dream?
yeah. Like a hallucination, like it's not real.
It's all too real. It is nevertheless.
The contaminant?
It is far more than that, as we found. But yes, for those it has corrupted, it allows a commune. Shared memories, shared thoughts. It connects my flock. It connects me to them.
You know what they think?
Oh, yes, brother. Back through time to the beginning of it all. A disagreeable endowment.
If it works on me, if I can hear you,
Then you're contaminated as
Yes, the Velez is in you as well.
well. Okay.
just like Charlie.
No, her condition is much more lamentable. Unlike you, brother, she was directly exposed to its corporal form. She has much less time.
This fucking place. What do you want? Who are you?
My name is Bonya, brother. Captain Bonya. You have
The
seen
captain.
my vessel. The rest, I imagine you can deduce for yourself.
The sub.
How?
The Russian sub?
The Lima, a powerful ship in her time. Alas, she was not strong enough for this place. Then again, none of us were.
That's
Okay.
impossible. The Soviet Union's been gone for centuries. There's no way you could still be alive.
Centuries? Has it been that long? In my state, time passes in a much less linear way.
What do you want, Bonya?
To help you, of course, brother. And for you to help me in return.
That sounds ominous.
Indeed. Beware Russian captains bearing gifts, you know? Come, brother, onward into the lion's den. All will be explained. All will be revealed. You may even live to tell the tale.
Every time I think this storyline can't get any weirder, it manages to do. Interesting, so it's like a coil system. Amazing. Look at those structures. Everything underwater.
I come before Cain. I humbly seek his protection. I ask that he watch over my wife. I ask that he keep her from harm. I ask, as I journey through this life, I ask that he lead me along the paths of righteousness. I ask that he bring me to the doors of the Nexus, where I may find eternal peace and happiness in his presence. place my trust in him. I place my wife's trust in him. May Cain's holy name be praised, now and forever.
It's so interesting that for the longest time we hadn't seen a single one of those creatures, and all of a sudden there's so many of them around us. Anyhow, let's have a look around. Water. The murky dampness vibrates with throngs of blind, eel-like fish as they frenzy over blood-stained garbage in the canal. Reflections. Reflected specks of distant bonfire light pierce the foggy pall that blankets the remains of the ancient city, the embers of malicious and ravenous life. Bridge. The craft has run aground on a submerged mound of mud and collapsed masonry, rendering it as useful as the other stranded and upturned boat. As the upturned craft bobs underfoot, the tip-tap skittering of disturbing life can be heard as they hastily crawl along the underside. Shadows. Backlit shadows of shuddering figures dance across the interior walls while a sickening odor of cooking meat teases your nostrils. Just moving the mouse over here to see if there's anything else remarkable that we can distinguish. Oh wow. Look. No, I can't zoom in on it. Crucified corpses. Blood still drips from the fresh corpses, hanging impaled and unwound onto the crosses that bear them, propped up as macabre greeting ornaments. And there's someone...
Use caution, brother. Be silent.
Yeah, I get it.
It will alert others to your presence.
I get it, crazy voice. Thanks.
Okay, let's save our game once more. Maybe I shouldn't be running and just walking. Maybe that's the hint. Anything else here? Okay. Structure opening.
Someone tried to open this with their belt. They didn't make it.
You will need more leverage than the belt alone can offer, brother.
Oh, the femur. I've seen this in movies where you pull it in and then you twist it and it expands the force that you're using. Yeah. Okay. Beams. A fractured collection of beams desperately attempt to delay a subsiding ceiling. An odorous waxy complexion roils and snakes across the surface of the water in repeated patterns, like a morbidly overgrown wasp nest. A sickly sweet scent of medical syrups emanates from the depths. I don't know why the color all of a sudden is completely red, but of course this gives it an even more foreboding element. Arch. The ancient stone support strains and groans under the weight of the new block of the hewn blocks. Barred window. Mouldering remains of abandoned infrastructure strain against age and collective collapse.
Oh, Cain. This water. It's probably half blood.
Not just the water. This whole place is blood. Listen. Do you hear it?
It sounds like chanting.
Take solace, brother, in that it is the worst of what you will see, but still yourself. All the same.
Charlie said that she was able to hear chanting, so we must be getting close to her. Oh, shh. What the fudge? I'm not gonna lie. Looks like someone took inspiration from the Alien vs. Predator movies. Oh, but look at that. Executioners. The fluid-smattered masks worn by the executioners possess a sadistic painted smile. Over here they're just dancing, I guess? Are we underneath this? Oh yeah, it looks like it. We're underneath it. Blood. Blood is seeping from sacrificial wounds into the waterway below. Agonizing cries of pain and shrieks from the brutalized slaves and prisoners are hidden by the melancholy music and guttural chanting. So who are they still from the, They must be, right? They must be still from the Kane Corporation. Tableau of death. A horrific scene of death, reeking of flesh and vomit. It's pulling out his intestines, at least it looks like it. Okay, I think we got everything. Let's continue to move slowly and carefully.
Kane.
Mac, what are...
No, Charlie. Mute my channel. Don't listen. Don't watch.
The truth can only be denied so long, brother.
Again, those huge figurines. This one is on a sarcophagus. Let's get the hell out of here. Bloody mess. Sundered limbs drift down river, dead fingers brushing across the surface as they pass. Rivulets of ichor trickle over the vine tendrils, staining them red before dripping the corpse muck below. Foul blood oozes from tears and punctures that populate the coagulated mass of bodies, pouring into the waterway below. Wading through the thickening Groom River of congealing blood and matted offal incites bubbles that vomit up distressing fetters of deep decay. A net of glistening sinew.
Charlie, are you there? I'm safe now.
Mac, what was that?
You don't want to know. How are you doing?
Mac, I can't...
She is fading, brother. She is dying.
I'm coming, Charlie. Hold on.
A net of glistening sinew drapes across the passageway like necromantic curtains. Poetry. Disgusting, but still poetry. There's still someone alive here. There's one more of those creatures. Oh my god, so much to look at again. Shards. Clusters of crystal shards puncture the stonework, their phosphorescence granting the small mercy of illumination. The marshy floor stinks of wet mud and rotting fish, further polluted by the milk-like fluids seeping out from a nearby corpse. The Kane employee's uniform has been encrusted with old blood, bile, and a penetrating odor of expelled waste. What do you mean uniform? He's naked. Take a look. Android. The silicon life form is irreparably damaged after being subjected to all sorts of abuse. The splintered arch slowly submits to the weight it bears, allowing trickles of mud and seawater to filter through the cracks. Behemoth. Tiny spines adorn the creature's front and hind tarsi. 6 disturbingly lanky appendages stand fast over a pile of human bones. Blood-soaked fangs tremble in frightening excitement as its numerous eyes search for the slightest movement. So we probably should not go in there. Collapsed structure. The structure is partially collapsed, now filled with a dried clot of stone and mud. And then there's something over here. Opening. A shaft of light points to an opening in the stone wall. A rattling of bones emanates from beyond the egress. Okay. Let's take a quick look.
Hey, stop! Stop! Don't! Kane!
He is lost, brother. Some simply do not have the head for this place.
Yeah, I think that would be me. Oh. Wife, son, and family dog. That is one massive dog, though. Okay, let's look at this android.
You gotta be kidding me.
A marvel, isn't it, brother? Like all the life here.
I wouldn't go that far. That thing would rip me to shreds.
To be certain, you must find a way past, or a way to remove it.
So I can't look at the android?
Containment link, please stand clear. Containment link, please stand clear.
This one is less than human, or perhaps more. The marvels of your time.
The people here agreed with you. They tried to gut it.
Yes, brother, my flock is enthusiastic in its path, if nothing else.
Okay. Check power core.
Moving for ejection unit. Stand clear. Warning.
Oh, son of a...
Uh-oh. I guess I shouldn't have done that. What the heck is that thing? Oh jeez, I thought we just unlocked another death basically. Oh look, Moses.
Tempting fate. Should have listened, Pop.
We're in this dream state again. Interesting that they all find themselves here. We had Charlie here, we had Moses here, now Mac.
The last mail I'll ever get here. The last anything.
Subject, notice of license revocation due to non-payment. For information on the outstanding amount and instructions on how to make the payment, please contact our office immediately at Kane 778 Office 9A. It is essential to address this matter promptly to reinstate your license and avoid any legal consequences. We take this opportunity to remind you of your responsibilities as a license to comply with all regulations and agreements governing salvage activities. We hope that the situation can be resolved swiftly, and we can continue to work together in a responsible and lawful manner. Failure to pay, salvage operation SA9 revoked. Thank you for your immediate attention on this matter. Cancelled. Odd. Stat tea. A bowl of pasta with some feta cheese and some olives. Healthy and nice. And a couple of empty whiskey bottles. How fitting. Bourbon though. I mean, it's okay. Okay, nothing else to do. Everything ends on the refrigerator where the picture hangs, right?
So fast. All you have to do is blink.
Yes, brother! Holy fire, a glorious solution!
Thanks. Sure got noticed, though. Sounds like I stirred up a hornet's nest.
Yes, brother, you draw attention wherever you go.
Okay.
Okay. Gotta move.
Twitching insect. A bloated, livid tongue protrudes obscenely out of an exposed orifice, blood oozing onto the floor. It's very dead. Okay. Bloody remains. Blood and putrid organic matter have liquefied and congealed into scaled blisters of emulsified gore. What did we get, actually? An adaptive power cell. This is some advanced tech. The nanites can instantly form a bridged connection to anything that needs to be powered, even old machinery. Okay, well, only one way to go. Holy shoot, a canine sculpture. On the pedestal there rests a ghoulish canine edifice. Its demonic visage and split limbs are constructed solely from the improvised application of human bone. Holy moly. Okay, before we go any further and explore the rest of this really petrifying and terrifying area, I think I will take one more pause and then hopefully we can wrap things up in the next episode. Certainly looks like we are this close now, because either we're going to be found and killed, or we will find a way of hopefully leaving this place. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed this one, and of course I hope to see you again on the next one. But until then, have a lovely rest of your day. Please look after yourself and be well, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye.